So I've given this a lot of thought recently and have decided that I'm retiring from active speedrunning. Speedrunning has been a large part of my life for the past 5 years, but the costs have become too high. My relationship with the hobby isn't what it used to be, and stepping away feels like the healthiest decision for me at this time. One thing I had to deal with that I don't know if any of you had to is that speedrunning was starting to seriously strain some of my most important relationships. In 2026 especially, it got to a point where I felt like I had to choose between continuing to speedrun the way I had been and protecting those important relationships. Something else that also became very apparent to me in 2026 is that the community around my streams had naturally moved on. I used to have streams where I was packed with my friends talking with one another. My 4847, for example, which I got in April 2025, is one of the highlights of my career because all the people who were there celebrating it with me. Nowadays, that's extremely rare, and that's okay. People move on, get different interests, and take on new responsibilities. That's just a part of life. It made me realize that this chapter had come to an end. While that's a little sad for me, I'm grateful to have had those experiences and friendships in the first place. In 2023, I was more than happy to get on and endure the constant resets because I was chasing improvements for the satisfaction of it. Nowadays, I need to force myself to even start a run. The frustrating nature of speedrunning has gradually worn me down. Something else I reflected on was GDQ. After Punchshot got the opportunity to run Cosmic Shake at AGDQ 2024, I started thinking that I might want to run at an event like that someday. But then I gave it more thought and realized that it could shift my motivation towards an event rather than my own enjoyment of the game. I could end up prioritizing games I don't really enjoy just because they're viable for a stage like that. And that's not the direction I want my speedrunning career to take. Despite all the high costs I mentioned, I don't regret speedrunning. It showed me that I'm capable of sticking with some difficult goals for an extended period of time, and I'll definitely be applying that lesson to the next chapter of my life. It also taught me the value of consistent effort and how to handle competition. Most importantly, it introduced me to some incredible people and gave me so many great memories that I'll always be grateful for. It wasn't a single event that drove me to retire, but a gradual buildup of a lot of factors. It all made me realize that speedrunning doesn't have the same place in my life as it used to, so I've decided to let it go. Thank you to everyone who has supported me along the way. It's been a pleasure speedrunning with all of you.